Look, this is a little disappointing. I actually talked to the players on Friday about, I thought last year when we played, we gave some things away, and I really kind of don't want to take anything away from Ole Miss. They played a really good game, but, are you going to be a giver or are you going to be a taker? And, I think if you're going to be a great competitor, you got to take what you want. You got to compete that way. And you can't give the other team 24 points off of turnovers from the 30-yard line in. We had a coverage bust on the long pass, miscommunication. No, everybody wasn't playing the same coverage on the option pass that they hit. There's just a lot of things that we did that we controlled that allowed them to put us in a hole in the game. And, 17-3, we're behind 17-10 at halftime, and, we've outgained them 2-1 and played almost twice as many plays and didn't finish drives, and turnovers just kill you. I don't know if there's anybody that we could beat if we're going to give away 31 points. I really don't. So, the key thing for the players is how you're going to respond to the loss. I really was proud of the way our players fought back in the game to get the game 30-24. Then we gave up a big play, and then we got down by 20 points, and we fought back again and actually, had the ball with an opportunity, maybe to have a chance to win the game. So I really like the resilience of our players. They played for 60 minutes in the game. They fought back in the game, but the mistakes that we made, all that we gave away, we could not overcome. Now, I don't really want this to sound as if I don't think Ole Miss played a really good game. I thought they played a really good game. I think they have a really good team, and I think they deserve to win this game, and they outplayed us. But that's just the fact of the matter.
We'll start right up here with Mark.
What went into the decision to start Cooper Bateman, and also how do you think that affected the team's chemistry to start?
I'm sorry?
What went into the decision to start Cooper Bateman at quarterback over Jake Coker?
Well, we have had a lot of confidence and played both guys throughout the course of the season. We had some things in the game plan early that the quarterback was going to pull the ball on and do some things. So we thought, Cooper's speed would be a little bit of a sort of a, change of pace for them, a little bit of element of surprise. We knew that we were going to play Jake in the game. Jake knew that he was going to play in the game. So, it's like the first two games. I said we're naming who's starting the game. We're not naming a starter. And that's basically what we did today. I thought Jake did a really good job when he did come in the game, competed, played well, made a lot of plays. Sure he's got a few that he wishes he had back. And I thought Cooper did a good job as well. But I really don't think that had anything to do with Cooper did throw an interception early in the game, but they got 17 points off of turnovers that had nothing to do with the quarterbacks. So, that was the hole that we got ourselves in. So, that was the reason that we did it.
On this side, Michael.
It looked like there were maybe some miscommunications on the interceptions thrown with the quarterback receiver. What did you see there?
Well, I think the one that Cooper threw probably was not a good judgment to try to get in there. The guy got kind of jammed in the seam, and he wasn't really open, and then we overthrew it. And I think on a couple of Jake's, I think that there may have been, but on the one, the guy just made a nice play and broke on the ball, and they were playing zone, and I don't think there was any miscommunication on it. So, look, guys, we just got a lot of things we need to do better. Obviously, when you have 5 turnovers in a game, it's kind of hard to win, especially when you didn't get any. So we're -5 in turnovers in this game, and that makes it real difficult. And in the second half, they had one fluke big play, but they also made a couple other big plays that were huge difference in the game. And the bust on the long pass that was reviewed was huge.
In the middle, John?
You ended up, the team threw the ball 58 times today. Was that a result of just kind of taking what Ole Miss was giving you or falling behind? Like, what would you kind of attribute to going so heavy on the passing game today?
Well, we didn't start out the game that way, but you know, when you're behind 20 points, 17-3, you know, we were behind 20 points at the end of the game. So, you know, from the middle of the third quarter on, we were in 2 minutes. So that's what I attribute it to. I mean, it was the circumstances in the game. It wasn't the game plan. It's the only way we had a chance to get back in the game and win.
Last one here with Alex.
It looked like you talked about some of those busted plays in the secondary. They were kind of targeting Marlin. Do you think his inexperience was a factor today?
Busted plays in the secondary. We had one busted play in the secondary. What other play are you referring to?
I mean, he missed a tackle late on the edge a couple times, and there
Well,
were
those are missed tackles. They're not bust.
You think
They
were
are
picking
what
on
they
him?
are. You know, I mean, Gino got cut one time and lost contain. So we need to play those things better. I mean, we worked hard on some of the things that they did, and they do a great job of executing their offense. Their quarterback played very well. You know, we batted some balls down early, which was a big thing that we wanted to do. You know, they have a run-pass option on just about every play that they run. And I thought we did a good job on defense for a while, but then we gave up big plays in the second half, and that was critical.
Okay. Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.